What's up, y'all? It's me, Miss Panda, again, and I'm coming at you with another little quick video. Today, I want to talk about Sky's world. Yes, Sky, the one with the roaches. Yeah, I want to talk about that heifer today. But before we get started, don't forget to hit the like button, share, and subscribe to my channel, because doing those things help to push my videos through the YouTube algorithm. So if you're ready, let's get started. Let me present my screen. Hold on.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back. So I am downstairs making dinner, but I just wanted to come and make a video and show you guys what I'm making. But first, I want to talk a little bit. So today I went door dashing because I am behind on my water bill. Not really behind. Let me see, how do I explain this? Okay, so there was a leak in my apartment. I kept telling the landlord there was a leak because I got an email from the water company stating that there was a leak somewhere in my apartment because it was too much usage. It was like 60 some in usage, but it's not normally that. It's like, I think she said it's like normally 19 or something like that. 19 or 20, something like that. But so yeah, I let the landlord know. You know, when I went to court with them, the lawyer even brought it up. Was like, "What is the leak?" And I'm like, "Y'all have to come and see." Cause I don't know. Like, it's not. I don't know that. So I don't know the leak. But anyway, so they sent some rinky-dink person out to check, and the person was like, something was wrong with the meter, and so
I am trying my best to pay attention to what she's saying, but I am really, really distracted by her hair. Like, why would she come on camera like this? I'm trying, but with all the noise in the background that the kids is making, and then her hairstyle is distracting, and then she's going all around the mulberry bush. Just get to the daggone point. Get to the damn point, okay? We ain't got all day. Thank you.
So the city came out and replaced the meter. And when they replaced the meter, the guy said it's still doing the exact same thing. It's still doing the same thing. So there's a leak in the apartment. There's something leaking in the apartment. So they ended up replacing my toilets. Okay. So my water bill got up to over $1,000. And this time of me telling them something's wrong, they're not listening. Y'all already know I've been having a problem with this landlord. So so my water ended up getting cut off, which I posted videos of that. My water ended up getting cut off. They had to pay my landlord had to pay $500 some to get the water back on because code compliance said they had to pay to get it back on. So they paid to get it back on. And then my water bill, they paid the $5 something. And then of course the next bill come up. And it's, the next bill is still high. So then the water bill had still ended up being like $800 some when the next bill came up. So I'm like, oh my God. So it's like, so I'm saying to the landlord, like, I'm not supposed to pay all of this. Even the city was like, that is not on you to pay all of that. Like, they're going to have to do.
See, here's the thing. With something like that, you're going to have to sit up there and go down to the Section 8 office and explain to them what's happening between you and this landlord. And you're going to have to let Section 8 fight that out for you. Second of all, when you speak to anybody from the city, you always want to get the person's name that you spoke to. Who told you that you weren't responsible for paying the entire bill? Which I'm sure she wasn't, because she has Section 8, so certain stipulations that are in place. However, you got to stand on business and be a little bit more professional when you're talking to people. You got to get names. You want to know who you talk to, and you let them fight it out because they have the resources, and the landlord is going to stand on business with them. They're not going to play the type of game. They're going to give you the runaround because your landlord does not like you. He does not like you because your house is nasty. He does not like you because you keep your house nasty and you have roaches everywhere. Okay? Don't get me started on the roaches. Okay? That's why they don't like you and they want you to get the hell on. Okay, ma'am? All right, let's keep going.
Do something, they're going to pay it. They was like, don't pay anything on your bill until they pay what they're supposed to pay.
First of all, you want that in writing. You want that in writing, and you want to know, you want to write down the name of the person who told you not to pay. You want that in writing, okay, as well. Because if you present that to your landlord that they said this and that landlord gonna dismiss you. Like, if you don't get your behind out my face, they're not gonna pay attention to that. They gonna want to know who told you that. And you gonna have to present a letter stating that the city authorized you not to pay this, and this, so that he knows to go to them. He's not gonna take nothing that you say seriously. Who taught you how to handle business? Girl, you crazy. You and them damn roaches.
I wasn't paying anything on my bill. So, but right before they paid the 500 something, I used my YouTube check, which was like $2 something that month, and paid $200 some dollars. I paid the $200 some dollars. My whole YouTube check went to pay for that.
Okay.
Okay. So fast forward to now. So they paid the 5 something, and it was 8 something still left. And then they also in that time, they have people that come out and pressure wash. So they had used a little faucet outside my apartment to pressure wash, which is connected to my water. So they were like, well, we're not paying any more on your bill, with my bill being $800 some dollars. We're not paying any more on your bill. You haven't been paying your bill. I've been paying my bill up until the city told me not to pay it because there's a leak, and you guys...
Again, you can't just go around saying that the city said this and the city said that. You have to be able to provide proof. Where is your proof? They can always sit up there and say, we ain't tell her that. You see what I'm saying? What if the landlord calls down there, going according to what you say, let's say for the sake of argument, and he calls down there and they said, well, who did she speak to? I don't know. Who said that? I don't know. We ain't tell her that. You see what I'm saying? So that's why you always, when you call somewhere, you always want to get the person's name or who you spoke to. Idiot. Girl, you act like you a kindergartner or something.
I want to take your time to fix the leak when it should have been fixed. Okay. Well, you need to contact pressure washer people so they can go ahead and pay their part, and then you need to find some help because we're not paying no more. Yeah. So I did end up contacting pressure washer people. They paid, a couple dollars. They ain't even pay that much. So anyway, so I did... luckily, a lady did call me from the city and was like, get proof from the landlord that they replaced my toilets, and then I can ask for an adjustment on my bill. So I did ask for an adjustment on my bill. I did put that in. They did give me the receipts to the toilets, or invoice, whatever they call it, to the toilets, and I did submit that. So it did come that my water bill is cheaper. So now my water bill, my portion is like $300 some dollars. Well, it was $266, and then the bill came back around, so it was like $100. I think it was $108. So altogether, it's like $375 that I have to pay on water bill. So again, my YouTube check that I just got just went on that. I gotta post more videos. Like, real talk. But so now I'm just like, I had to go and use my whole YouTube check. I had to also, and then the money that the guy sent me from the pressure washing company, which he sent $80. He used my water to pressure wash my building and 3 across the parking lot.
What did she just say? I know mother effing well she ain't just say that that man came to her house and used her water that's in her name to pressure wash not only her house, but not 1, not 2, but 3 other houses across the way. Did I hear that correctly? And they expect you to handle... You better take him to small claims court. Because why he ain't use their water to pressure wash their house, and why you let him use your water? Excuse me, when he got done with yours, he would have to unhook the water from the whatever that is that is attached, the faucet or whatever, the hose that's attached to or whatever, and you got to go over there and hook it up to their house and use their water on their house. Or either the neighbor's going to have to go half on you with this water bill. Somebody got to pay. Stop letting people walk all over you, girl. Hell wrong with you?
So yeah, so he sent $80. So that also went on my water bill. And then, so today I went out and DoorDash a little bit. And I ended up coming back because I wasn't getting any orders and I was wasting gas being out there. So I ended up coming back, and then I was sitting there and I just happened to turn it on. And an order came in. I went out and did that one. Now it got dark. I don't like DoorDashing in the dark. I'm not going to lie. I don't, because I feel like it's not safe for a female to be DoorDashing at night, where I say it's just not. So I'm not going to DoorDash tonight. I'm going to go back out probably in the morning. I feel like probably in the morning because they're trying to disconnect my water again. But once I pay this portion, because I was just like, what is it?
This sounds to me like a dry bag. It sounds to me like she's dry bagging. I noticed that all of these moms, Jasmine, Sky, Chrissy be strong. She be strong mommy begging. That's what I call her. She always up here like low key begging. I don't understand why they don't have no friends in real life that they can borrow money from. They always busting it open for a lot of dudes. Why can't they ask them for some money? They always want to come up on Beyonce's internet and get the begging. We sick of y'all. Y'all need to get some jobs off of YouTube. Because we've had enough of y'all. And y'all begging behinds.
I need like $32 more.
You mean to tell me you ain't got $32 laying around your house? You mean to tell me that you just a couple of weeks back had a ninja in the shower singing, and you just took it upon yourself to pick up your camera or your phone or whatever device you recorded on to let us know that you had a man in your house in the shower singing? You mean to tell me what happened to him? He ain't got $32? You can't ask him for no money? Let me tell you something, honey. Let me tell you something. Don't lay up underneath no man that when you get an emergency, you can't call that ninja and ask him for a couple of dollars. If he could ask you for some of your coochie, your little coochie cool, or whatever you want to call it, then you should be able to ask him for some money. How much money he got on your water bill? Wasn't he using your water bill to wash his ass when he was at your house?
Because I made a little bit when I was DoorDashing, so I need like $32 more. So I go out in the morning and get that. Once that's paid, like once all this bill is paid, then I'm caught up on my water bill. Like I'm at zero, and I'm like, caught up on that bill. So it's like such a relief, such a huge relief. But it was just like months of going through this. Since I've been in this apartment, it's been constant. And that's what caused a lot of my depression. Since they switched over new management, it's been like a hot mess. Like they don't want to fix nothing.
You know why they don't want to fix nothing? Most people that I know people on both sides of the fence. I know people that have Section 8, and I know people that actually pay their rent and mortgage and different things by themselves without government assistance. I'm not making fun of her because she has Section 8. There's nothing wrong with it because she has children and she's a single mother, and if she needs the help, then she needs the help. But you know when they start acting funny with you? When they don't want to fix nothing? Most landlords? Because you keep your house nasty. You keep your house nasty. 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 Yes, I said it. And there's somebody in the comment section gonna get mad about it because I said she nasty. And cause she is. I don't know nobody in the history of YouTube whose content is based on clean with me videos whose house is always nasty. Make that make sense.
At least with the old management, they can't fix things. And so
because the old management didn't give a good GD. You know why they didn't care? They didn't care because as long as they was getting that Section 8 money, they didn't care. But new management is standing on business. They came in, they saw that you was nasty, they ain't like you, and they ain't effing with you like that. That's why they don't fix nothing. They want you to get the heck on. They don't want you there because you're nasty. That's why. You are nasty.
And again, I'm still trying to move, but Section 8 is not really that at the moment. They're not trying to move me because my landlord is saying that there's damages to the apartment, and so
what I tell y'all, and because she nasty. That's what she ain't saying. She nasty, and they tore that man house up, man or woman house up, and they keeping their foot to her behind because they want their money and they want it repaired. You think you gonna slither? Because a lot of times, not trying to be disrespectful or nothing like that. Like I said, if you need the help and you need Section 8, it's nothing wrong with that. It's better than being homeless. And she has children. But at the end of the day, a lot of landlords that I know personally don't want to rent to Section 8 people with children because they come in and they tear it up. You know why? Because they don't care. They pay a small portion of rent, and it's not theirs. It don't belong to them. So when they up and move somewhere else, the landlord is stuck footing the bill to make all of the said repairs in the apartment or the house that they destroyed. And then they'll go move somewhere else and destroy. And a lot of them have roaches. And roaches travel from house to house. Everywhere she live at, she have roaches. So who's the common denominator? Her. She's the common denominator. Okay?
Section 8 is saying that they have to send the inspector out, and he has to inspect the apartment to see what damages that we've caused, and I either have to fix the damages or pay for the damages in order for them to move me or give me a voucher to move. I've been waiting on the inspector for a good 2 months now. 2 months.
Okay, ma'am. Did you follow up with the Section 8 people? Did you have to stay on them? First of all, you're not the only person in the world that's on Section 8. They have a big caseload. So they have other people. You think that they're just sitting around thinking about just only you, huh? No, they absolutely are not. So you have to call them and email them and stay on them. You have to stay in their face to get them to get that inspector out there, to get him to come and look around. They're not just going to send him. You got to stay on them too, because they don't care about you like that. I'm just being honest.
I have been waiting for this inspector to come, and he still hasn't come. She was like, oh, he's going to come next week. Oh, he's going to... Every week is, he's coming next week, he's coming, and he hasn't came.
It's time to go above. You spoke to that person, get that person's name. Tell them on such and such a date you spoke to them. They were supposed to send an inspector out on this date. They didn't come. Give them the next date they were supposed to come. They didn't show up, and so forth and so on. And now you have to go above. Okay? You have to go above that person. You might have to go to that person's supervisor, and if you speak to the supervisor and the supervisor don't do nothing, then you go to the supervisor. What you have to understand is everybody got to answer to somebody. Okay? So you got to do your due diligence and stay on top of those people. Because they're not going, you can't expect people to do the right thing, because they're not.
He hasn't even inspected my apartment. He inspected my apartment one time, and that's when I moved in. He hasn't inspected my apartment since. Because my thing is...
Because he probably was disgusted because your house nasty. That's why he ain't been back since.
Come tell me what needs to be fixed, so then I can get the money up. I can fix it, and y'all can give me a voucher to get out of here. Because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Like...
Yeah. Y'all hear that banging in the background? And she trying to tell us that she don't know what needs to be fixed? Them kids is back there tan up right now. And she ain't saying not a near word. She ain't stopping to tell them, hey, why don't you stop? Sit down. Stop making that noise. Nothing. She just let them tear up, and she trying to act like she don't know what's going on. We are not stupid. She knows she tore them people a place up.
My lease is supposed to be up this month, and they're saying that they're not going to renew my lease, and they want me out at the end of this month. But my worker's not giving me.
Why you think that is? For one, she's nasty. She cleans, but it don't stay clean, and it's always cluttered and it's always filthy. She has roaches, and her kids are tear up kids. That's why they want you gone. Don't sit on this camera and try to play in our face and try to act like we don't know what's going on. Okay? It's a reason why Section 8, most landlords, if you get the right tenant, Section 8 could be a really good situation, because their money is guaranteed. They guaranteed to get their money from the government. But when you get a tenant like her that doesn't like to clean, that carries roaches, bugs, and insects, and she probably got mice too. Okay? That's why they want her gone. That's why they want her ass up out of here. You and them roaches, they want y'all to get the hell on. Them roaches out of here. Nobody wants you around.
So it's like a whole mess with that, and the month is almost up, and I'm just like, and so far, and then my client for my job, I got two clients, and one of my clients, she's in her, what's it called? I'm an A, so she's in her, you gotta recertify or something like that. So the doctor has to fill out the paper for her to be, for me to be her aide, or for them to do what they gotta do. So that was supposed to be done on the 3rd, but her appointment got somehow switched to this Thursday, the 20 something. So I've been getting half my pay.
Girl, let me tell you something. Half your pay. And they don't got no other home health agencies that you can work for. All the commercials that they be showing on TV, you better go to another agency then. Okay? Because if you you had to obviously go to somebody's school to get your certifications. And there's dignity in all work. So I'm not making fun of the fact that this woman is a home health aide. There's absolutely nothing wrong with being a CNA or a home health aide or none of that. My thing is that listen to what I'm saying. If she had to go to school to get her certification, I'm talking about Sky, then you stand on your certifications. Your certifications mean something because you had to go to school, study, and take state exams to get in the position that you are in. So you take your certifications and go to another agency where they're going to pay you. You're going to allow them to give you half your pay? Are you out of your MF and mind? You better go somewhere else or go find another job somewhere. And you better tell that man if he's going to be at your house, he's going to have to kick in some bill money. Okay? You can't expect strangers from the internet to always bail you out. You got to look to yourself and look to the man that's around you.
For almost a month now. Okay. Yo, like something's gotta give. Something's gotta give. And I can't even get a second job at the moment because my boy's about to go in for surgery on the 1st of February. So I have to wait for them to heal from that because I don't want to leave that.
Well, you're going to have to DoorDash and Instacart a little bit more. Something gotta give. Because right now, it sounds like you ain't doing nothing but coming up with a whole bunch of excuses as to why. Because you want people to feel sorry for you. Because you want people to call Peach. Yeah, that's it. Call Peach McIntyre. Call her. Call her and tell her that you need some money. Call her. Okay? Call her and tell her you need some money.
On anybody else to do to, watch over my boys while they're healing from surgery. But once that is done, I plan on getting a second job. Y'all, like, I'm trying to kick out these videos.
I understand what you're saying, honey, and I understand what you're saying about the surgery, and I understand you want to be there for your children, because as a mother, that's what I would want the same thing. However, what are you going to do in the meantime, in between time? You trying to wait for them to heal from surgery. We don't know how long it's going to take those your twins to heal from surgery. So what are you supposed to do in the meantime? Your bills is going to be piling up. Where's your mom? And your dad and your sisters and them? You got to tell them that you need help. Okay? Because right now you playing in our face. And we not going for it. Okay? And I'm not trying to be mean, but you trying us. Okay, because you watch social media, you watch YouTube just like we did, and you saw Jasmine a couple of weeks back come on here with the sad sob story about Chris leaving her and got all them cash apps rolling in. You hoping that you get the same thing, boo-boo. It ain't gonna work for you like that because they don't like you the same way, okay? They don't like Jasmine either, but they really don't like you, okay? You gotta do something else.
And I know they're not coming every single day because we honestly been sick these past couple of days. Like, we had a stomach bug or stomach flu or something. I don't know what it was, but everybody was throwing up everywhere. Everybody was doing number 2 everywhere. Y'all know what number 2 is. So, not everywhere, but, in the bathroom. But everybody in the house was going through it. And some of the kids are still going through it. They didn't even go to school today because they were going through it today. So, it's just... when I say the devil is trying to attack, he's trying to attack. Y'all know that I just purchased a van last year, the end of last year, and in December. So my starter went out on my van.
You don't got no uncles in your family that know how to fix cars. You don't got no neighbor that you can go buy the part and have them to put it on. Even broke down Nika across the yard on the Section 8 side of YouTube. She got her old school friend that she set up there and had to fix that little raggedy Batmobile, that big truck, Suburban or whatever it is that she had. He used to keep that car on the road. I don't know what happened before she got that little Altima that she got. He used to keep that Batmobile on the road. I don't care. He had that car on the road. That car was supposed to have been died about 10 years ago. And that old man kept that car rolling. You need you an old pop like that know how to fix cars. You need to knock it off with the woe is me crap. And figure it out.
Started went out on my van. I had to pay $190 some dollars. $190 some dollars for the starter. And then it was 60 that somebody fixed it. Somebody else was trying to charge me 120, but I found somebody that would do it for $60. So it's when I say the devil is trying to attack y'all,
you get what you pay for. You pay cheap, you get cheap. You want somebody that's inexpensive, but has good quality work at the same time. You want to be met somewhere in the middle. Okay? You don't want to sacrifice quality for just being cheap. That's why your cars and stuff keep breaking down. Maybe when you get your income taxes coming up soon, maybe you can buy another car. Maybe something a little newer and a little bit more reliable.
Want to break down so bad. But I mainly want to break down because I want to move into a house. I want us to have a house. I want to get out of this apartment. I need us to start over.
When you get ready to pack up and move, don't take none of that stuff with you. Do like Nika did. Leave all that furniture and stuff behind. Because I'm telling you, all them roaches from that apartment that you live in now is going to follow you to your new house. And you're going to have the same pest control problem. You might have to either throw all that stuff out, but don't be like Nika all the way. You know, when I said be like Nika, I don't mean be like Nika and then just, leave your furniture or throw your furniture out and, just move to your new place and just be having the kids sit on the floor, no table, no furniture, no beds, no nothing. That's not what I mean. I mean, leave that junk behind and then go buy new stuff so that you don't transfer roaches from that house to the new one. That's what I mean.
Apartment is mentally draining me. So yeah, I am, and I'm trying so hard. I'm trying to give YouTube and all my social, I'm trying to give it so much attention so that I can make the money to do what needs to be done. But it's like I'm not getting views like others. I'm not getting views.
I'm not being funny. I'm speaking from a place of honesty. Sky doesn't have an entertaining personality. It's her personality. Her personality is blah. It's very uninteresting, if you will. That's probably why. And like her content, I'm not really sure. Like, I can't explain it. It's just. It's not interesting, if that makes sense. And then she just doesn't have, you got some people that don't have to do much. They could literally turn on a camera and just walk around and their personalities just draw you in because they have a certain level of just entertainment that carries them, that make people want to like Olivia, to me, for an example. Like she don't really have much content either. And she's always in the house too. But her personality, because she's such a big liar and she likes to, what you call that? She knows how to fabricate stories real good. I guess I'm not telling you to be like her, but you got to be a little bit more interesting. That's the word I'm looking for. And I don't know why Miss Peach McIntyre is not telling you that in her master classes. Swindler. That's what Peach is.
Like that. So it gets discouraging sometimes. Sometimes I just be like, I just want to quit. I just want to let it go. I just want to delete my channel. I just want to just just say bye to it all. Just say forget it. Ain't no point. But then on the other hand, like I don't want to work for nobody else. I want to be able to work for myself. I like, making videos. I like, making money from social media. Like I love that. But, I'm trying to figure out how to get my channel to grow, how to.
I'm confused. Wait a minute, time out, hold up, wait a minute. I'm confused. And where the confusion for Miss Panda is coming in at is the fact that I thought that's what Peach was discussing in her mastermind class, or whatever you want to call it. I thought she was teaching her students how to make money on social media, on YouTube, to be exact. That's what that's what I thought. So for her to say out her mouth what she just said, I'm confused. So what is the purpose of this class with Peach? Is it just to get your money? I thought Peach was getting money on her own. And I thought she was trying to genuinely help these people. But to me, it's not sounding like it. It don't look like her channel is growing to me. I thought she was teaching them how to do thumbnails and all of those fancy things to grow her channel. Apparently not.
To get more money coming in, like, I'm trying, so I'm trying. I am. But sometimes it just get discouraging. But yeah, I wanted to come and have a talk with y'all. But tonight we're having roast again. Because when we had roast the last time, y'all, it was so good. The kids was trying to come back for seconds, and we didn't have seconds because it's like this little bitty roast that came with the potatoes. So today I end up going to the grocery store and getting a bigger roast, which is in my in another video that I'm posting. I end up getting a bigger roast, so it's two.
Okay, guys, I think I'm just going to sit up there and stop it right here because basically she's kind of going on and on and on about what she's going to cook. And I don't care about none of that. And I'm sure y'all probably don't either. But getting to the point of her, she has to do a better job of advocating for herself. That's the first thing. She got to start doing a better job of keeping her place clean. Because like I said, I don't understand how a person could do clean with me videos and their house is just always days later filthy, nasty, dirty, like she didn't even clean anything. That right there doesn't make sense to me. Furthermore, like if you have a ninja that's sitting up in your face, coming over to your house. I don't know if he lived there. I don't care. But if he's staying there and spending the night there, obviously y'all doing a little something on the low on the side. And you know what I mean? So you should be able to ask him to help you with a bill every now and then. If he coming over your house, more than likely if he coming over your house, he's washing his behind. You more than likely feeding him your kids' food from your food stamps. You know? So you should be able to ask him to help you. And if he can't help you, you don't need to be being bothered with him. You know? I just want to know what your thoughts are about today's video. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to hit the like button, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for listening. I love you all and be blessed.